Hi there, welcome back. Now that my hair assistant washed your hair and now that it's all wet and saturated, I'm going to add some hair moisturizer into your hair, some hair cream by Cantu. Despite the controversy surrounding Cantu, this product actually works pretty well in my opinion. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand, just like that, and run it through your hair. I love your hair. It's very, very nice. Love the color. Have you ever dyed it? Okay, what'd you think about dyeing it again? I mean, we don't have to do that today. I was just curious. Just trying to make small talk. Okay, your hair is pretty moisturized now. It's looking good. So now I'm just going to brush through your hair with this Denman brush. One of the best brushes I think that you can use on your hair. So I'm just going to brush through your hair. You actually don't have too thick of hair, which is nice. Not that that would be a problem, but it means we can be faster in our process today. So you said you wanted to come in just for a trim, right? Okay, that's completely fine. It's good to get a trim every couple of months to help with breakage and keeping your hair looking nice and thick and healthy, keeping the ends of your hair strong. Because what happens is when you leave your hair untreated, the split ends will go up, further up into the hair shaft, and cause your hair to look thinner. Okay, almost done here. Hair is not too bad. It's nice when you put product in before brushing and then making sure it's fully wet when you brush, so that way it's easier to brush through your hair. Okay, that's great. Hair is all nice and detangled. So now I'm just going to part your hair in whichever way you want it to lay most of the time. That way when I trim your hair, I can do some layers, and the way it's going to be styled right now, the way I do the part will be how the layers are going to look with that part. So if you wanted to do a middle part and right now and then I do layers with the middle part, it's going to be different if you were to part it to this side at a different time. So this is kind of your big decision to make now. Would you like a middle part or a side part? Which do you wear most of the time? Okay, you usually do a middle part? Okay, that's completely fine. So I'm just going to part your hair down the middle. Move these. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. All right. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now it's time to actually cut your hair. So I want you to keep your head level, looking straight at me. Try not to tilt your head down or move it to the side at all. I will work around your head. So I'm just going to take off however much I see fit as far as getting all the split ends out like you mentioned. Thank you for trusting me with this process. Your hair is actually pretty long. Have you done any big chops on it recently, or just trims that you usually do? Okay. So you usually like to keep your hair longer? Yeah, me too. Okay. Have you ever had any bad experiences with your hair? Have you ever had a bad hair dye job or cut bangs that were too short or something like that when you were younger? Yeah, I feel like when we're younger we like to kind of experiment with our hair, and sometimes, you know, being kids, it doesn't always go to plan. Even as an adult, it's kind of hard to do hair, especially because it actually is a bit of a craft to kind of perfect as much as possible. Okay, I'm just gonna get the back of your hair. And I'm just gonna get my brush and kind of brush through and see what we have going at the moment. Okay, you're looking pretty nice. And then I'm just gonna get the back here, and let me actually use this to help me. Alrighty, got this last section to do in the back. And then how do you usually treat your hair? Do you use moisturizer? Do you do any hair masks? Do you do anything to try and keep it healthy? Okay, that's nice. And how often do you shampoo your hair? Okay, and do you put conditioner and moisturizer in after? That's good. That's important. Just gonna brush through again. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this wide tooth comb and I'm going to start creating the layers in your hair. I'm just going to start here at the very front of your head. Okay. What color would you dye your hair next if you ever decided to? That would be a fun color. Bit of a change. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to brush through your hair one more time. Alrighty. That is it for your hair appointment today. So we just did a quick little trim, nothing hard, super easy. Your hair looks great. It looks amazing. I hope you like it as well. And if you wanted to come in again, if you wanted to do anything, if you wanted to do a big chop, if you wanted to dye your hair, if you want it styled in any certain way, if you just want to do a blowout, whatever it is, feel free to come in again. We would love to have you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or your night.